Hello everybody, this is Hypercool64, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64, and ladies and gentlemen, we are now here at the final single-player video. We are now tackling Very Hard Mode, God bless my soul, and we are going to be showing off the last three characters that I've yet to show off in this game, starting off with good old Fox McCloud. Following his dead father's footsteps as the young leader of the Star Fox team, Fox McCloud's piloting of the super high-performance combat ship Arwing for the Lilatian system is still fresh in our memories by the time of this game's release. His one weakness may be his difficulty earning the trust of his teammates, or more or less, if you play Star Fox 64, him actually trusting his teammates. If you played that game, you know why I said that. But anyway, in terms of Fox as a character in this game, he's a pretty good character in this game. He's very fast and agile. He has a lot of quick attacks, and they're pretty powerful. They get the job done. The one thing I will say about Fox that will definitely be very jarring for people who've played future entries in the series is the fact that, one, his blaster isn't rapid fire. It's very slow, kind of like Falco's blaster, only slower. And his up B is a little bit different in the sense that he isn't covered by a ball of fire. Instead, the only thing that you can hit characters with when you use his up B is just himself. So, yeah, that's a few differences, but overall, he's a pretty good character. I think he's actually considered pretty good for tournament play in this game. I mean, he's certainly good for tournament play in Melee. I mean, that's definitely for sure. I think he's actually considered the best... No, I know he's considered the best character in Melee for tournament play. I mean, the term, no items, Fox only final destination, didn't just come out of nowhere, because Fox is considered the best character in Melee. Personally, I'm more of a Captain Falcon / Yoshi guy, but, you know, Fox is still a pretty cool character. I did use Fox for quite a bit when I did play Smash Brothers previously, or Smash Bros. Melee, I mean. So, you know, I like Fox. And his best incarnation is definitely Melee, but I do like his incarnation in this game. So, in terms of what's been happening very recently, a few things have been coming out. Plague of Shadows got released, and I played that, and I absolutely loved it, and if you don't have Shovel Knight yet, buy it, and then play that expansion pack, because it's freaking amazing. It's really, really good. Super Mario Maker came out, and I haven't been able to play that yet, because I don't have the money to buy it, and I also don't have the money to buy Yoshi's Woolly World, which is actually coming out. I don't know when I'm going to get this video out, but by the time this video comes out, it should have it's at least close, or should have been released. But yeah, I can't afford Woolly World because I don't have the money to buy it. But I do hear it does have a reduced price of $50, which will probably make it a little bit easier to get it soon. But then again, there's also the Amiibo bundle, which is just like, which is probably why the game is $50 by itself, because they also have the Amiibo bundle, which is $60. So for $60, you're getting a full game and an Amiibo, which is actually a pretty good price. And then there's the Mega Yoshi Amiibo, that's like $40, and I know I'm gonna buy it eventually. I'll at least consider it because it just looks freaking cool. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, the fight you've been waiting for. Fox versus Fox. Who will win? I'm betting on Fox. Also, ha! That was voice crack. I don't know, guys. I'm not quite sure. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be Fox or Fox? I'm not quite sure. I can't decide. Anyway, in terms of anything else that's been happening recently, upcoming releases, the Shovel Knight retail version is coming out soon, which unfortunately got delayed due to some delays with working on Plague of Shadows, but whatever. I'm definitely going to consider getting a physical copy of Shovel Knight because I absolutely love that game. I'll probably get the 3DS version. Although I hear the Xbox One version for retail has been canceled due to publishing problems, which kind of sucks, and I know Yacht Club is definitely feeling for that. Yeah, get out of here! You're not the real Fox McCloud. I'm the real Fox McCloud. Taunt and all. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I do feel bad for the Xbox One owners because they can't get a retail version of the Xbox One version. But again, the reason why, and Yacht Club has said on their website, the reason why they had to cancel the retail version of the Xbox One version for now, they're still going to try and get it on Xbox One, but for now it had to be canceled because of publishing issues, apparently, which might have to do with, like, I'm guessing it's Microsoft's publishing issues, which, if that's the case, then that's absolute bullcrap. And also, the retail version's price, unfortunately, had to be jacked up to $24.99, because if it was $20, it would go into the bargain bin, which makes no freaking sense to me. What is the big deal with the game being on store shelves that's $20? I do not get that, especially when it's a game that many people have been looking forward to on retail. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. I understand why they had to do it, but still, it just, you know, I'll probably still consider buying the retail version anyway because I'm such a big fan. And the retail version is also going to come with a digital version of the soundtrack, which is really awesome. And it's even more awesome because the soundtrack is fantastic. I love it. Shout out to Jay Kaufman. He does some awesome work. And the recent soundtrack he just came out with, which was for Plague of Shadows, that was fantastic. I absolutely enjoyed that, man. I love his music. He's so freaking good. But yeah, that's what's been going on. In terms of anything else that's coming out, I know Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is coming out, which I'm probably the only person in the world who actually cares about that game, because I loved Mario Power Tennis back in the day. That was one of my favorite games on the GameCube. And when Mario Tennis Open was announced, I was really excited for that, but then I hear the game wasn't that good, so it's just like, eh. But Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is looking pretty good, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. Star Fox Zero got delayed to next year, and Miyamoto put up a reason on Facebook, and that reason was they wanted to improve the game so it was up to par when the game actually released, which I understand. And, you know, it's probably also because they wanted to improve the graphics, because a lot of people weren't that impressed with the E3 demo. Let's just be quite frank. Not a lot of people were impressed with the E3 demo of Star Fox Zero. It wasn't bad. It didn't look bad. It's just, it didn't look up to snuff with the other Wii U games being released. I mean, you look at something like Mario Kart 8 and Smash Bros. And those games are freaking beautiful and running at 60 frames per second. And Star Fox Zero, while it ran at 60, it didn't look as good as it should have on the Wii U. As weird as that sounds. But it just looks like it could have been better. So hopefully they improve the graphics by then and it does look better. Obviously, graphics aren't anything, but for a game that is meant to be cinematic in a way, it's good to bring the graphics up to snuff so it's on par with other games released on the Wii U, such as Wind Waker HD, 3D World, and, of course, Mario Kart 8. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, with that out of the way, it's time to talk about everybody's favorite pink puff, Kirby. The 8-inch high Kirby hails from a distant peaceful star. Like his simplistic appearance, he is an easily understood character. True to his instincts, that's a voice crack, Kirby eats when he gets hungry and sleeps as soon as he grows tired. Nevertheless, Kirby remains a formidable opponent. In addition to his distinct flying and swallowing skills, he also has the ability to copy enemy attacks for ever-changing action. So this is a move that has been like consistently with Kirby's character ever since the original game, and that is his copy ability. For those of you who have for some reason never played a Kirby game before, one of Kirby's signature abilities is his copy ability, where you can copy the attacks of any enemy he sucks up, as long as that enemy actually has a proper attack. And in Smash Brothers, whenever Kirby uses his copy ability, he copies the standard B move of any character in the game, which definitely makes him very distinct from other characters in the game. Even though I don't tend to use it as much, because I tend to use A moves instead of special moves, or standard moves instead of special moves. That's probably a better wording. But it's still a nice novelty, and it definitely differentiates Kirby from the other characters. As for Kirby as a playable character in this game, he's actually really, really good. I actually think he's one of the best characters for tournament play in this game, which is kind of ironic, since in Melee, he's considered one of the worst characters for tournament play. But he has great recovery ability with his amount of jumps he can do, plus the cutter sword thing he can do with up B. I don't know what that move is called, but I know it comes from cutter. And one of his best moves, I believe, is his aerial down A. It's really, really good. It really does a great job racking up damage on your opponents, as I think it could do up to 30 damage, and it just puts so much hit on your opponents. It's really, really good, especially for Master Hand. And, oh, he saved himself! For once, Pikachu wasn't being dumb. Throughout this entire playthrough where Pikachu was just falling off the stage, Pikachu was actually smart to use his recovery move and not fall off the freaking stage. So, good job, Pikachu. You were being competent for once. And then you fell off the stage. I have no idea why. I mean, this only happens with Pikachu, really. For some reason, Pikachu's AI is just kind of stupid and doesn't understand the idea of aerial recovery. I don't know if maybe it's a difference between how they programmed. I don't know if every single AI in this mode is programmed differently, but if it is, then it's apparent with Pikachu that his AI wasn't programmed correctly, even on very hard mode. Like, I just want to keep in mind, this is very hard mode, and that happened. Just to keep that in mind. But yeah, Kirby as a character, I think he's a pretty cool character, and also another one of my favorite moves, which is a move that a lot of people use, especially casual players, is his down B move in the air, which turns Kirby uses the rock ability. That was really great wording, Cole. Anyway, but yeah, his down B is Kirby's rock ability. That's the right thing to say. And it's a very, very powerful move, as long as you use it correctly. You want to be careful when using it, because the thing is with that ability is that after using it, the only time you can actually get out of it is if you press A, and when you press A, it takes a while for you to get out of stone. It's either rock or stone, whichever one you want to call it. They're basically the same thing. Although I technically call it stone, so I should probably say stone. But the transitional period will leave Kirby open if the person who's playing him is not careful, or if you're not careful, if you're actually playing Kirby, or if I'm not careful, if I'm playing Kirby. I don't freaking know. The point is, the stone ability is very powerful, but you want to be careful with it because it does take a while for Kirby to get out of it when you press the B button. So there you go. That's Kirby in a nutshell. Pretty good character, and was considered one of the best for tournament play, apparently. Which, again, kind of ironic regarding Melee. And the other games in the series. I don't know. In this game, he's pretty good, and for some reason in the other games in the series, Kirby just doesn't stack up in terms of tournament play. At least that's from what I hear. I don't think Kirby is an incredibly bad character. He has great aerial recovery, and he can do some pretty good aerial combos. But for some reason, in the other games in the series, Kirby is just not up to snuff as he is in Smash 64. Unlike the other characters where they kind of improve over the course of the other Smash Bros. Games. Except Brawl, where a lot of characters got nerfed. But regardless, I just want to say, despite saying that, I still really love Brawl. I know a lot of people don't like it because they went for more of the casual player instead of the competitive scene, which kind of probably pissed off a lot of competitive players of Smash, especially fans of Melee. I mean, Melee is one of my favorite games of all time, so whatever. But I love Brawl to death because, you know, it's still a Smash Bros. Game, and it's still great multiplayer fun, and there's just so much fan service. And I'll just say that I personally did like Adventure Mode, despite its repetitiveness. You know, it's a great game overall. It's not perfect, but it's still a really great game overall. Although I would definitely consider, if I had to choose between which games were better, then I would probably say that Melee and Smash Bros. Melee, or not, I just said Melee twice. I would say that Melee and Smash 4 are better games, in my honest opinion. But there you go. Also, the Smash Ball just ended recently, so that's a thing. And for those of you, just to go ahead and say this, I think I mentioned this in one video, but I voted for Shovel Knight because I want him in the game, and I think it'd be great indie representation. And I know a lot of people also want Shantae as well, and she would also be really great as well, but Shovel Knight, man, if he was in the game, I would just be so excited for that. I would love to play as Shovel Knight in Smash Bros. I think he would fit well. And I don't want to hear the argument of saying that he's on other systems so he can't be in the game. Bullcrap. Solid Snake was on other systems, and he got into Smash Bros. Just fine. Sonic was on other systems, and he got into Smash Bros. Just fine. I don't think it'd be a problem getting Shovel Knight into Smash Brothers, and if he ever does, then I would just probably play him all the time. He would probably become my second main. But regardless, ladies and gentlemen, with all that aside, it's time to talk about the final character that I have yet to show off in this entire game, the King of Falcon Punch! Captain Falcon. Oh, but not after some fails. Or right after some fails, I mean. So, this apparently happened during the second stage of the game. Please stop shooting that gun. Please stop that! That's totally not cheap at all. Anyway, on to Captain Falcon. A regular pilot in the Great Galactic Race F-Zero Grand Prix, Captain Falcon is skilled at collecting prize money. Wait, collecting money is a skill? No, anyway. Much about his past remains hidden in shadow, but it's clear that many a villain hold a powerful grudge against him. What villains they are, I have no clue. Up to this point, there wasn't really an F-Zero villain. Maybe actually, I know there was an F-Zero GX, but I've never played GX. And I know a lot of people are going to flame me in the comments because I've never played GX, but I hear it's a really great game. So someday I will play it. I just haven't played it, and I don't have enough money to probably buy right now, and I probably want to save up my money for other things, like Woolly World and Super Mario Maker. Anyway, as for Captain Falcon as a character in this game, he's a pretty solid character. You know, he's a pretty fast character. His attacks are pretty powerful. You know, he does a pretty good job with, he gets his job done. I think he's a pretty good character. He's one of the most popular characters in the series as well, just like Fox. I mean, he's a meme for goodness sake. We all know about the Falcon Punch and the Show Me the Moves. You know, those memes. And for a while, it's funny because I do like Captain Falcon now, but for a while, I actually hated Captain Falcon just because of the Falcon Punch meme, and because everybody was freaking saying it. Falcon Punch, Falcon Punch. It was just everywhere. I mean, it's not a bad saying. It's just so many people were saying it, and even one of my friends had a hat that said Falcon Punch, and it's just like, you know? It's just like, the meme was so overdone, it just got me to saying I hate Captain Falcon because of that. But then I got over it, and I actually started liking Captain Falcon. And yeah, he's a really good character, especially in Melee. In fact, Captain Falcon is also considered a pretty good character for tournament play, I believe, in Smash 4 and this game, and especially in Melee. In fact, he's considered, I think, Captain Falcon's best incarnation is in Melee. Although in Brawl, he wasn't very good because Captain Falcon, just like a lot of characters in Brawl, got nerfed a lot. Captain Falcon got nerfed. I believe Mario got nerfed. And Ganondorf. Good lord. Don't even get me started on Ganondorf. He was one of the worst, if not the worst character in Brawl. I'm sorry, but I hated playing as him in that game. He was pretty good. I mean, I didn't use him much in Melee. I just saw him as a slower version of Captain Falcon. But I've seen what people can do with him, and he actually is pretty good in Melee. It's just that, he was just way too heavy in Brawl. And they made him a little bit better in Smash 4, but I still wouldn't consider him my favorite character at all in the slightest. He's still one of my least favorite characters in the Smash series, unfortunately. So, there you go. So, as we fight a bounty hunter, anything else? Oh, I wanted to talk about this. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it now. So I just came home today, and I just checked my Gmail, and there was a thing from Nintendo, and it said free demo code. And I'm like, what? Apparently, in North America right now, there are demo codes for The Legend of Zelda Triforce Heroes that are being sent out to all members who have their emails connected to Nintendo Network IDs. So they're currently being sent out now, and it includes a free demo of the game where you can play local co-op with your friends, and it also includes the ability to play online co-op during certain times, kind of like what Splatoon Global Test Fire did. And funnily enough, you also got 2 more codes to give to your friends so you can do local co-op. And I've yet to play the actual game. I haven't actually had the time to download the demo yet. But I was looking at this, and I was looking at the fact that, it's a free demo for a game that hasn't released yet, and it includes 2 codes they can give to your friends. Where have I heard this before? And then I thought, hey, why do I go on eBay? Just a few hours after being released, already on eBay. Just like with the Smash Brothers codes, like, good lord. It just feels like some people are just waiting for these things to happen just so they can make a profit up eBay. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's just like, dude, you get a free demo from Nintendo. Just play the freaking game. Seriously. Like, why does it all have to be about money? I mean, we all remember the Majora's Mask 3DS pre-orders. I mean, those things were sold out immediately, and then a ton of them were just put onto eBay for a ridiculous price. I mean, we all know about the amiibos. Like, don't even get me started on the amiibos. Like, if you go on eBay and you see the prices that people put up, like, you see the auction prices for amiibo on that site, it's so ridiculous. Like, some people just buy stuff just to put it up on eBay. It infuriates me. It's like, you know, you're allowed to do that, but it's just like, no, you're part of the problem. Stop. Good lord. It's just people who buy stuff for the sake of getting more money out of it. It's just like, dude, if you're not interested in it, don't buy it at all and get money the legitimate way. Like, do some chores around the house. Get a job, you know? Do something, but don't just buy something for the sake of putting it on eBay and getting a profit of it. Like, seriously, stop it. You're part of the amiibo problem. Anyway. That Falcon Punch was cathartic after what I just said. Oh man, nothing like a good Falcon Punch. Show me your moves. But yeah, that's my rant. So, yeah, I got some Triforce Heroes codes, and I've yet to download it yet, and I don't know. I'm going to try and give it to my friends so we can do some local co-op, and maybe some online co-op whenever that happens. And, yeah, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but, you know, it's a free code. It's a free code for a game that hasn't released yet, but it is just a demo, so it only includes, I believe it only includes one dungeon that you can play, and then there's online play. So that's what's included in the demo. And, you know, again, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but, you know, the game looks really cool, so I'll definitely check it out when I can. Or I'll download it probably today, because if I want to take advantage of that online play, I'll probably need to get that coded to my 3DS soon, so I gotta make sure to do that. Regardless, that's what's been going on, and I just hit a glass. Good job, me. Anyway. I really like this song. It's nice, and it's just nice. That's all I gotta say. It's nice. It's always that type of thing where I always try to describe stuff very, like, in a complex way. Like, I just want to say so many things about it, and then there's like, you just gotta accept that you only got one thing to say, and that is, it's nice. It's like, that's all you need to say. You don't need to go on a tangent, but anyway. And I'm actually currently going on tangents, so moving on. In terms of anything else that's been happening, that's pretty much it. In terms of video stuff, I should probably go ahead and talk about why this video is so delayed. I was going to release this video a few weeks ago. In fact, I did have a recording that I did for this episode a few weeks ago. However, I decided to scrap it because I was, like, for every Let's Play that I do that's post-commentary, I always watch it through the Adobe Premiere preview window. I always do that because it's always worked for me. But for some freaking odd reason, every time I tried to record commentary for this game, for this particular episode, Adobe just kept lagging and frame rate issues were just up the wazoo for some reason. And this wasn't just the video. It wasn't the video. It was Adobe itself. And no matter what I did, restarting the program, restarting my computer, nothing would fix it. So I just decided to export the video as it is and just do it this way instead, because Adobe is a butt. And I did figure this out quite a bit ago, but the reason why I haven't been able to record stuff over the past couple weeks is because, unfortunately, I got sick, and I was dealing with a runny nose and sneezing and a sore throat, which kind of sucked. And quite frankly, I didn't want to record an episode where I just sounded all nasally and I just ended up sneezing every now and then. I don't think that's quality content, so I decided to wait out a bit, and I actually tried to record this episode yesterday, but it didn't went out so well, so yeah, that's that. Hopefully, after this video is done, I can get the extra video done, and then I will finally be done with this Let's Play. Then I'll have to finish Mario Galaxy, and then I can finally move on. In terms of the extra video, I might as well go ahead and talk about it now. I'm not going to be doing multiplayer for the extra video because, quite frankly, guys, I just want to move on. Like, I did try to record multiplayer once for this game, but unfortunately, it didn't went through. So, there you go. And, you know, I've thought about maybe trying to maybe do a multiplayer video, but I just want to move on, guys. I want to move on to the next games. I actually have the next 2 Let's Plays already planned out. I know what I'm going to do next. I just need to finish the Let's Plays I'm doing right now that I'm going to finish. So I'm just deciding that, you know what, for my extra video, I'm just going to show off stuff that I haven't shown off yet in this game, which includes the extra stage we unlocked last episode, and a couple extras in the options menu, and that's pretty much it. After that, the Let's Play will be over, and I will go ahead and finish Mario Galaxy. Once that Let's Play's over, I will take I'll probably take a couple week break, and then I will finally move on to some new projects. Thank God. But anyway, yeah, there we go. And with me just rambling for, like, I think the past 5 minutes, we have now beaten Fighting Polygon Team for the last time. But now it's time for some fails. First with Captain Falcon. Death by crate. Game over with one of the best characters in the game. How ironic. I did not show my moves in that fight. With that being said, it was worse with Fox. So here's what happened in Fox. So, I got a lot of I actually was pretty lucky with Fox in terms of recovery items in this fight. Like, I got that maximum mushroom. I got the, or is it... Yeah, no, it's not maximum mushroom. It's a maximum tomato. And then I grabbed this heart container. And it was like 2 in a row, and it was just like, awesome. I healed myself, and now I don't have as much damage on me, so it will be easier for me to defeat these guys. Excepting the fact it wasn't, because my first death was my own fault. Good job, me. And then the last one, just watch. I didn't freaking jump. I have no idea why I didn't jump, but I didn't. So I lost that fight because of myself, or maybe it was the game. I don't freaking know. Whatever. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for what is the final confrontation of Master Hand in this Let's Play. My best tip with Kirby for this fight, aerial down A. That's all I gotta say. Aerial down freaking A. It will just... It's merciless against... Like, look at that. Look at how much damage I've already dealt on Master Hand. It's just so ridiculous. It's crazy. And thanks to Kirby's nice aerial abilities, this fight, even on very hard mode, actually shouldn't be a problem, especially when you have multiple lives. So as long as you dodge everything and you're just really, really careful, this shouldn't be much of a problem. Now the big question is, can I beat this fight without getting hit? Let us find out, shall we? Come on, Kirby. You can do it. Around 100 away. You can do it. Dodge like there's no tomorrow. If only there was aerial dodging, then this would be a little bit easier. Oh man, 30 left. Will I do it? Am I gonna do it? Come on. You can do it, Kirby. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Yeah! No damage. No freaking damage. And no game over on very hard mode either, which is absolutely awesome. Even though this is one of the easier, very hard modes in Smash Brothers, I'm still very proud of what I did here, so yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, here are the final scores for every single character. And with us beating one-player mode with every single character, we now leave our room one last time. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that was Super Smash Bros. For the Nintendo 64. We are done. That is it. We are done with this freaking game, except for the extra video, but regardless. Final thoughts on the game. It's a good game. You know, the original Smash Brothers is a pretty good game. You know, it runs at 60 frames per second. You know, it's fun to fight, fight as your favorite Nintendo character against other Nintendo characters. You know, it's a really cool game, and it has some nice music. It's great, and it was probably a great novelty for 1999. Unfortunately, it suffers from one big issue, and that is it's the first game in the series, so there's no real point to playing it nowadays. You know, if you played other games in the series, you really don't need to go back to this one, because the other games have built so much off this foundation that there's really no point to going back to this one unless you want to see where it all started, which is what I would recommend this game to. If you want to see where it all started, then go for it. It's on the Wii Shop channel for $10, and yeah, if you want to see where it all started, you can check it out. But if you really don't care and you've played other games in the series, you don't really need to play this one. So, yeah, that's all I gotta say. I just saw Iwata's name. Rest in peace, Iwata. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, here are the final 3 character endings. Oh yeah. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That was single player mode. We are finally done and over with. We've shown off every character in the game. We've shown off every bonus stage in the game. That is it. And with that, we've only got one more video to go, and again, that's going to be the extra video, and I'll be showing off the extra shades that we unlocked in the last episode, along with any last-minute things that I needed to do, and then I'm going to give my final thoughts on the project, and then that'll be it. So, until then, if you enjoyed this video, please check out my other content, and until next time, I'm Epical64, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next episode.